It's time to start the stream. It's time to start the stream. Gotta start the stream on time. If you don't stream, you're gonna get in trouble. It's time to start the stream. Hey everybody! Welcome to Things on My Stream. Hello all you happy people. You 9 viewers, which is what XSplit is currently telling me. Hopefully that will increase slightly as we go on. But yeah, how's it going? I'm super excited. If you saw the stream last week when I was playing when I was playing Far Cry 4. I was playing Far Cry 4 because I was hoping to play Grim Fandango, but it turns out it was not actually released. Until Tuesday, which is super annoying. But I have it now. Grim Fandango. So this game, I've been ever since this was announced a few months ago. I guess it was actually like at E3 2014. It was announced that they were doing the re-up of it. I was super stoked to play it because I played this way back in the day. I should have brought it in, but I have the CD of it for my old computer, and I remember I had Windows 2000 installed on my computer, and Grim Fandango, like, you install it and it didn't work. It was super annoying because Windows 2000 was based on the new NT architecture. The NT architecture, I guess. And then there's a service pack update on Windows 2000, and literally it was like, this is a compatibility update. It fixes compatibility with like these 5 games, and one of them was Grim Fandango. So obviously people at Microsoft were also stoked about Grim Fandango. So anyway, I am excited to play this. Like I said, so I have played this before, but this is actually, if you saw my stream of Loom, I actually kind of like this. This is this idea of of playing games, especially these sort of adventure type games that I played a long time ago. Playing them again because I've forgotten a lot of it, but I remember enough to basically act as my own strategy guide, so I can, I have sort of a general idea of what I'm supposed to be doing, but the actual implementation of it, I can sometimes be a little foggy. Now, there is a so there are a couple different ways to control. I haven't quite decided what the best way to do it is. There's mouse control, and there's tank control, and there's camera relative control. So we'll have to mess around with it and see how it goes. But yeah, so also the other thing, so one of the big, other than like increased resolution stuff, one of the big things with the remastered edition of Grim Fandango is that there's a developer commentary, which I was super excited about. I was debating about this with myself. I'm not gonna play the developer commentary during my stream here because it's gonna be kind of I think that'll sort of just slow things down. There will be a lot of just me sitting here listening to the developer commentary because I'm really interested in that. So I would highly recommend. Apparently the developer commentary is super good though, so I highly recommend getting it yourself and checking it out. And for your reference, actually, I bought this from the. Instead of just buying this from Steam, I got this from the Humble store. If you go to humblebundle.com, you can go to the Humble store. And the cool thing about that is that you buy it from the Humble store, you get it for Steam, and you also get it in a DRM-free form, where you can just straight download the executable. So you can have best of both worlds. Alrighty. So let's get it on. I haven't even launched the game yet because I found out when you launch it, immediately goes into a cutscene. So switch over. I'm going to be running on the 3x4 layout here because it's actually a 3x4 game, which is kind of cool. The game is you can do it in widescreen, but then it just stretches everything, which is not so good. Yeah, so does seem, I have seen that at a few places. Save often. So I will do that, and hopefully I'm sure you guys will be reminding me to do that too. So here we go. Grim Fandango.
Sorry for the wait, Mr. Flores. I am ready to take you now.
Take me? Take me where?
Now, there's no need to be nervous.
Nervous? No. Just your appearance. It's a little intimidating.
Intimidating? Me? But I'm your friend. My name's Manny Calavera. I'm your new travel agent.
I don't want a new travel agent. I want to go home.
You can't go home, Celso. You're dead. But you're not alone. Everybody here is just as dead as you. That's why we call it the land of the dead.
Makes sense.
You ready for your big journey?
No. What journey?
The 4-year journey of the soul. It is quite a big trip. And I can't lie to you, Celso. It could be very, very dangerous. Unless you were to take that money you were buried with and buy a better travel package from us. I mean, wouldn't you rather cross the land of the dead in your own sports car? Maybe try a luxury ocean cruise? Or, if you led a very good life, you may even be eligible for a ticket on the number 9 itself.
The number 9?
Ooh. That's our top-of-the-line express train. It shoots straight to the 9th underworld, the land of eternal rest, in 4 minutes instead of 4 years. But very few people qualify. Let's take a look at your records.
No. Yeah, you have to actually carry somebody on your back.
The train appears to be just out of your reach, but I still got a couple of tricks up my sleeve here. Yaha!
I'll turn on subtitles,
That's
guys.
the ticket. The Excelsior line.
Ooh.
Yes, she's a beauty. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy, too. Oh, you're going to have a great trip. Wish I was going.
Why don't you? You could give me a lift.
Oh, I can't leave here until I've worked off a little debt to the powers that be.
Community service, eh? Well, I guess there are some folks worse off than me.
Oh, I'll be leaving here soon enough. No thanks to dead and no commission low-life cases like yours, Menso.
Hey, Manny. The boss told me to tell you not to leave early tonight. He wants to talk to you about something when he gets back from his trip.
Tell Don not to worry. I'm not going anywhere.
The life of a reaper.
Especially not with clients like that. Where do they get these guys? They don't qualify for anything good, so I can't sell anything good. Can't work off my time, and I'm stuck.
I love the stilts.
Stuck selling walking sticks to a bunch of burros for eternity. I need better clients. I need a real saint. I need a lead on a rich, dead saint. ¿Qué es esto?
Alrighty, let's voice and text. Alright. Oops, where's my music? Aha! Let's get it, maybe let's do medium. Yeah, the menu is cut off because the menu is widescreen, but the actual game is not. You guys are seeing everything. Maybe not. Almost everything. Here. Actually, maybe I will. See, that's why maybe I'll do it this way. We'll see how this goes. All right. I like, see, he looks at things that are like, I wonder if there's something interesting there.
Looks like I got a message. It's some sort of special work order.
To all agents from Office Manager Don Copel.
All right, you boneheads, thank your lucky stars and get to your friggin' cars. We have a mass poisoning on our hands. Too many dead to assign specific cases, so all clients are first come, first serve. So let's see some hustle out there.
Sweet.
Whatever you say, Jefe.
I love the pneumatic tube system.
This end cabin is where I hang my cloak.
What else we got here?
My computer gives me instant access to our database of deadbeats.
Sorry, what's going on here? Okay.
Ah, the old files, the old clients, the glory days, when people died with dignity, and Domino Hurley didn't exist. I don't want to reread the old files. It'll just make me sad. Nothing in there but my cloak. I'm gonna let it air out some more. It's a deck of cards.
Haha!
Better take these cards. It looks like a long day of solitaire for me.
Acquire all the things. Pick up any random stuff, as we all know.
My boss is giving me these motivational sales books. They bought the farm, now sell them the cows. Stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, my lower third's wrong now.
My boss is always giving me these motivational sales books. They bought the farm, now sell them the cows. Stuff like that.
Yeah, pick up anything that isn't bolted down, and then try and find a wrench so you can unbolt the things that are bolted down.
My computer gives me instant access to our database of deadbeats.
Alright. It seems to be anything to do here. Let's head out. I like we're not going to build an autosave system. We're just going to put in a warning that says, make sure you save often.
Domino's door is locked. Probably scared I'll steal one of his files. Not a bad idea, actually. Domino's door is locked.
Big Mr. Boss Man doesn't want to be disturbed today.
Hey, lady.
Yes.
Manny, why aren't you at the poisoning?
Any messages for me?
Besides the one about the poisoning?
Yeah.
I only have one other message for you, Manny. I'm not your secretary. I don't take your messages. So get it through your thick skull and stop forwarding your phone to me.
All right. But that sounded more like 4 messages to me. What poisoning?
The Code 3 gazpacho poisoning that everybody's at but you. Why do I send out memos if nobody reads them?
Where was the poisoning again?
Just ask your driver, for crying out loud. He'll know.
That's a good point, Rebellious Uno. Good tip. I am going to move myself to the other side. Meow. Whoop. Nope. All right. Let's roll.
Busy as ever, I see.
I'd have more work to do if you had more clients.
Ouch. Where is everybody?
Oh, Manny, did you forget what day it is today?
Oh man, did I come in on Saturday again?
It's the Day of the Dead. Everybody's back in the land of the living, visiting their families like we should be.
Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
Okay, you show those bricks a lesson.
Yeah. All right. I like how you look through your inventory. What do we got here?
It's some sort of special work order. It's some sort of special work order. I keep meaning to mark these cards. It's some sort of special work order. I don't feel like pitching cards right now.
Maybe card tricks some other time when I'm not so busy.
Oh. All right.
I couldn't play this card there.
See what we got going on here.
Ah, the old head of the department. Way before my time. I heard he was a total slave driver.
Haha. Slave driver.
It's locked. Not that I have a choice, but I wonder if I'd be happier working on a ship. Then again, I'm so competitive, I wouldn't be able to relax until I was captain.
That may have relevance later on.
Let's see, where am I on this? Don Copal, Domino Hurley, Junior Sales Associates. That better not be me. Now this guy, I don't know who this guy is. I think he just paid for the lobby renovation. It's locked.
A lot of locked doors. I think that's just because I have to get
There
back
she
from
is, the number 9. One of these days, I'm gonna ride her right on out of here.
It's a plot. I have to move the plot forward a little bit, and some of these doors will unlock.
I remember the year they built that. Mostly because it cost so much, we didn't get bonuses that year. Tacaños.
I love the music in this. Alright, grab my car. Let's get it on.
Oh, I sold so many car travel packages when I was first starting out. When did I lose my edge?
I will warn you that I won't necessarily be playing this in the most efficient way, so I apologize if you know this game and you're like, why are you going over there? But you know, I'm just exploring, as one might do. I love this guy.
Looks like some sort of crafty mine.
I like his face is painted white, but he's a skeleton. But you can still see white face paint around his face.
Hey, what's going down, clown?
Hey, back off, suit. I'm practicing.
Practicing what?
Wringing your neck. What does it look like?
Can I walk through your tent? I want to see the parade.
Well, walk through someone else's tent, all right? Do I look like a turnstile to you?
Could you teach me how to do that?
Well, since you're a beginner, why don't you practice the first step?
Which is?
Blow.
Bang!
Ah, popped another one. Lousy bony fingers.
Twist me up one of them, huh, fella?
Yeah. Twist this, all right?
Bet you can't do a cat.
Shows what you know, buddy. I can do anything. I can do birds, amphibians, famous poets. Go ahead. Name one.
Robert Frost.
Trying to stump me, eh?
Yo, Robert Frost.
Ta-da!
He does it fast, too.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Ah, jeez. What now?
A dead worm.
Heck, that's easy. There's no limit on those.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Ah, jeez. What now?
Do you have any more dead worms back there?
Well, sure.
This is... Oh man, I can get as many of these as I want. I'm going mad with dead worms. And you get the third type, too.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Ah, jeez. What now?
Okay, a cat.
No problem.
I'm gonna basically get as many balloon animals as I can.
Ta-da!
My kid
I will have all the balloon animals.
Jeez, what now?
I'm assuming
That's my special.
I'm assuming at some point Manny will just be like, I don't need any more balloon animals.
Ta-da!
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Ah, jeez, what now?
Another cat, dead worm. Alright. Oop. I'll have another dead worm.
Back there?
Well, sure.
Alright. It's probably sufficient now.
Those crates are completely blocking the sidewalk. What if there were a fire?
Alright. Let's see about going down to the basement now. Little saving. Would it be bad if there was a fire? I mean, everyone's already dead, right?
It's a hole punch.
Ah, I remember that I need that for something, but not right now. By the way, did you see the hearse dispenser? What are we doing? The hearse dispenser is basically the best thing ever.
Here's what I need. Wheels. There's something big going on in there. Hey, service!
Hey, who the... Oh,
It's Glotto!
sorry, sir. I didn't expect... Sales agents usually don't come over to this part of the garage.
Hey, you a driver?
Me? Ha! No. No. I don't ride them, just wrench them.
I'm Calavera. Manny Calavera.
My name's Gladys. I don't get many visitors. Hey! I got a message for a Mr. Calavera. Your driver said that Mr. Hurley said that he could have the rest of the day off.
Domino sent my driver home?
Yeah, wasn't that nice?
Looks like I need a new driver.
Oh, I would agree with that. Yes, you do.
You want to be my replacement driver?
Me?
Get the size of his mouth.
No.
Or the inside of his mouth.
Can't. Rules.
Come on, Gladys. I need you to be my driver.
No, I can't. I'm too big.
You're not too big. The cars are just too small.
Yeah, buddy.
Those dang
Cars are too
compact
small.
Cars. Hey, that gives me an idea. I could alter your car just a bit with just a quick torch job to let out the seams, you know? But I'm not allowed to modify the cars without a work order from upstairs. I could lose my job.
A work order, huh?
Yeah. I can't torch anything bigger than a cigarette without one of these signed by the boss himself.
Hey, that's my line. Getting people to sign. Back in a snap.
Yeah, too small. I'm not too big. Everything around here is just too small.
Including that door.
I've got to get this work order signed. It's a tool cabinet. It's locked.
Hey, Manny! Did you get that work order signed yet?
No. Can't we just do it without?
I told you I could lose my job! Manny! If I lose my job!
Hey, don't worry. Just go on back to work. I'll get that work order signed. Somehow.
I forgot about the run button. Thanks for mentioning that, guys. Ooh, drinking fountain.
Who's afraid of a little rusty water?
Hey, Manny! Did you get that work order signed yet?
No. Can't we just do it without?
I told you, Manny! If I lose my job...
Hey, don't worry. Just go on back to work. I'll get that work order signed, somehow.
All right. Signing the work order. Do, 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 do.
Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, I've got Manny Calavera out here to see you.
Didn't I say no interruptions today?
Sorry, Cal. Maybe tomorrow.
That's too late.
Oh yeah, like you're going anywhere. What is that horrible squeaking noise you're making?
New shoes.
I'm... I love that I'm just making a squeaking noise all the time
Domino's
now.
door is locked.
Well then.
My computer gives me instant access to our database of deadbeats.
That's just looking over here. Okay, so I think so we got to get into the boss's office. Or at least get in to talk to him. Let's see what's down this alley here.
I don't like the way that eye is looking at me. It's huge. I can't open it. It looks like a rope, but it's really just a bunch of cheap ties tied together.
Why are there a bunch of neckties tied together out here? It's got to be a reference to something.
Looks like the boss has gone fishing. Looks like the boss has gone fishing.
I love the skeletal pigeons. I wonder if those are like dead.
There's nobody in Domino's office. Domino locks his window. Fear of pigeons, probably.
Are those the souls of dead pigeons?
Memo from the desk of Don Copal. Hey! Work orders are assigned by my office and are not exchangeable among salesmen. Swapping, selling, and specially stealing work orders will result in severe disciplinary action.
I like his Don impression.
This place is a mess. Just thinking about Don's file system gives me a cold chill. I would love to search Don's office right now, but I'm late for the poisoning. It looks like Don's rigged his computer
Storm
to
12.
automatically answer his intercom.
Thank you for subscribing. Storm 12. 7 months in a row. Nice. Not now. Very important. This is a super handy little thing. Checks aren't ready. I'm on the phone. If it buzz me again, I'll swear I'll jump out this window. Aha!
I'll just change his auto response here.
Ah, cripes, Ava, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy!
This place is a mess. I would love to search Don's office right now, but I'm late for the poisoning. To all employees of the Department of Death Bureau of Acquisitions, employees who have made their sales quotas are invited to take the Day of the Dead as a holiday, as long as they make up the time lost on the following weekend. Idiota.
Okay. So now, if we talk to Eva and get her to sign the thing, or she checks, then it will. Oops. Run, Manny! I like his little hop run with his teeny weeny legs. Doo-doo. Yeah, that must be how Don got out of his office without anybody knowing. It's a good point.
Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, Mr. Calavera has something out here that he says he needs your signature on.
Ah, cripes, Ava, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy!
You'll have to excuse him, Manny. It's probably a really hard crossword puzzle he's got in there today.
Eva, I'm impressed. I had no idea you had this kind of power.
Well, we all have our secrets.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I look good in this, don't I?
Yeah, well, they say black is slimming.
I'm driving, yeah? I'm driving!
These are terrible traffic signs.
I could have walked faster than this. Híjole, I'm gonna miss the poisoning.
The world of the living is quite neat in this, like what the world of the living looks like.
Domino. Ew, the living still give me the creeps.
They're like this weird
Bound
painting.
only by the paper-thin wrapper of mortality, a soul here lies, struggling to be free, and so it shall, thanks to a bowl of bad gazpacho and a man named Calavera. I can't use my bare hands. I'm a professional.
Oh yeah. The flip out scythe. Best thing ever.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
Nice bathrobe.
But we offer several travel package upgrades if you care to.
Cut the yap. I want something cheap where I can get some rest. Now that's it.
Ay, ay, ay.
You know, Manny, I could make this car a little faster if you wanted.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, slam the front into the weeds, tub the rear end, dual blowers popping out of the hood.
You know it's good when one pupil gets
You'll get
big and the
plenty
other
of rest
small.
This way, Mr. Martinez, and you'll be safely padded by the foam created when these two chemicals mix, like this.
On second thought, I want to upgrade my package.
Sorry, Bruno, but you didn't qualify for anything
Packed
better.
in expanding
But here,
foam.
Have this complimentary mug.
No, wait. Can't you find me something where I can move my legs?
You
That
know
would be
I'd
bad.
love to, Bruno.
An expanded
But my
foam
boss
for
is a
4
real
years?
Hard ass.
That would be not
gotta
fun.
Be a hard ass when I got lazy sickle wavers like this jolly boy working for me. Manny, you couldn't find a sale at a yacht club.
I got a sale right here.
I'm talking premium sales, Calavera. Like the kind Domino makes.
How am I supposed to make premium sales with the scumbag clients you're sending me?
Hey! Now you're blaming the clients? I've had it with you, Manny. If you haven't bagged a premium before the next sales report comes in, you're out!
I don't quite get the...
No job, no way to work off your time. Just your fancy suit and your big smile and a whole lot of time to kill.
How do you... How does it work?
Who you call a scumbag? Why I oughta...
The better person you are, the better package you get, right? But I like that the travel agents get commissions
here,
too.
tied to a brick. It's time to take one.
Domino's here now.
It's Domino Hurley, the sweatiest man in the office.
You gotta sweat to sell, Callie, and you know it.
Look at all the diplomas.
You have to have the proper attitude to get diplomas like those, Manny.
Really? I thought you just had to have the proper postage.
Shazam.
That's some premium-looking scotch.
Have some, Manny, just so you don't forget what premium tastes like.
Don't mind if I do.
Desk drawers? I don't have desk drawers.
Hey, get out of there, Calavera.
Hey, Dom. What's your screensaver password?
Get away from my computer, Manny.
Well, at least you're not hitting the bottle anymore.
Hey, Callie, how you doing?
So, how'd you make out of the poisoning?
Well, let's just say that Sister Calabaza has a secret passion for trains.
You got a nun?
Hail
Nice.
Mary.
And you sold her a ticket on the number 9 train.
Choo-choo, little buddy. Say, how'd you score?
I got 2 nuns, actually.
Hey, that reminds me of this really funny joke.
Heard it. I want to ask you a question.
Shoot, slugger.
Can I have one of your clients?
Sure, Cal. Just as soon as I get one I think you could handle.
I can handle anything you got, especially if that's your best right jab. Why do you get all the good clients?
You're asking the wrong guy. You should be taking a good long look at the man in the mirror.
No thanks. I don't enjoy that the same way you do. Is it hard to kiss up to the boss so much when you got no lips?
Hey, I got all the lip I need. I get it from you.
What did you do to get this job?
You mean what's my secret to success?
No, I mean, how did you screw up and get stuck here at the
That's
DOT?
true. Why is he
What
wearing a
sin did
mouth
you
guard?
commit, and how long are you gonna have to work here to pay it off?
Well, I could easily ask the same question of you.
But I don't know the answer. I still don't know what I've done.
Well, how convenient. Then, neither do I.
I want to punch you in the mouth.
Oh, no, not the Christmas party all over again.
I want to tell you something.
Good. Go on and let it all out, Manny. There's no reason for you to be afraid of me.
You know, this used to be my office.
Yeah, I know. I found your name on some comic books in the desk.
I want my office back.
Don't worry, you'll have years and years to enjoy it after I get promoted out and you're still here.
Huh. This is kind of a downer.
I think you're up to something.
Yeah, I'm up to about 4 premium sales this week.
I think we should team up. Be partners.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
yeah, come
I
on.
would, but I'm too intimidated. I could never be partners with someone who was so much more of a man than me.
Oh,
think
come
he's-
on. I've seen your wife.
Wife?
What happened at the Christmas party?
Blacked out on the whole thing, huh? Maybe you should switch to lemonade, kid.
Well, you sound pretty out of breath, so I'm gonna blow.
Always a pleasure, Cal.
My message tube is full of nothing, as usual. My computer gives me instant access to our database of deadbeats.
My hundreds of balloons to go through.
I couldn't play this card there.
There's a thing with the card in there, but I think it's not right. Jesus.
never get out of this place.
You and your fancy suits and your nose holes way up in the air, sticking your empty beer bottles down the message tubes. How fancy is that? Huh? Don't you boys upstairs realize the tube switcher is a sophisticated and delicate piece of machinery?
Huh?
Oops.
You think you're better than me?
No.
Good.
That wheel should open it. The wheel won't turn and the door won't budge. No room for that.
Ooh, fire extinguisher.
Warning. Fire system. Do not touch.
That sounds like a thing that I want to take. Oh yeah.
For those who enjoy no-hassle travel. One of the chemicals for our packing material comes out of there. One of the chemicals for our packing material comes out of there.
Alright, here we go. I got balloons full of expanding foam. They're so insulated. You know, like me, you know, like people sending beer bottles down there, eh? How do you feel about...
This balloon is filled with a light chemical. Look out below.
By the way, I love the way that looked, like that chunk chunk. I wonder if I don't think that's how those actually used to work. All right, somebody's gonna get real mad at me.
That doesn't sound good. There's no air pressure. Server must be down.
I like, you know, the server must be down as if it's like email.
Server's down again.
What else is new?
All right, so why did I do that? Aha!
Just locked an open door. Strange. yet symbolically compelling.
You'll hit the thing while it's open.
I'm not getting any messages. Is the server down?
This is their idea of a joke? They think it's funny? I'd like to jam their tubes with packing material. See how they like that?
So you're saying the server is down, is that it?
The server is not down. It's never down. It's just temporarily unavailable while I'm doing some maintenance, that's all.
This is good. This is
Can I squeeze in there just for a sec?
Are you kidding?
This is good
This
tech
a highly
support.
secured area.
Good
No
tech
one's
support
allowed in
info.
here who ain't me.
Who would do a terrible thing like this?
It's those punks in the mailroom. They think this baby is going to put them out of a job. And they're right.
So how long is it gonna be down?
With a job like this, you can never tell. Probably hours.
Or until no one's around to see you sneak out, eh?
Whichever comes first.
I like that.
What's so
There's
special?
acknowledgement that it'll be done as soon as you leave.
Elemental spirit, summoned from the land of the dead itself.
Yeah,
Wow.
let me guess. You were given one purpose, one skill, one desire. Fixing pneumatic tube switchers.
No, I was created to run the elevators, but they put in those dang motion detectors and put me out of work.
Just curious. How'd you get in there?
I squeezed down one of these tubes like a pixie. How do you think I got in here? Through the door, just like you.
Well, I got a split.
Yeah. Oh, not again. You trying to blow this joint sky high? That's a magnesium compound fire extinguisher. Spray that on this packing foam and we'll both be riding the giant Roman candle out of here.
What? Why would they put something so dangerous in here?
I guess they didn't expect this room
That
to be
seems
full of
like something that
hazardous
could be
waste.
relevant in the future.
Good enough for government work.
Haha. Door didn't close. Door didn't close. Oh yeah. I'm the sneakiest. Good night, Rebellious Uno.
It's the sophisticated and delicate hub of all communications here in the Department of Death. As a rule, I never touch anything more sophisticated and delicate than myself. That red tube looks familiar. It's locked.
Everything is locked around here.
It's locked. I think that's the other end of Domino's message tube. If I could just get in there.
Haha. Stop. Whoop.
Too much air pressure.
That I know how to solve.
This deck of cards is a little frayed around the edges. Then again, so am I. And I've got fewer suits.
Wait. How do I... there you go. Haha!
What are you doing?
Just marking cards, honey.
Now, I have a card with holes in it. Like a bawas.
I couldn't play this card there.
Haha! Air grows through, but tube does not.
Mark light number 9308, blah blah blah. Died of chickenpox, time of death, yada yada yada. Aha! Positive attributes. Volunteered time reading stories to dying children. That's good. That's really good. I think you're it, Mercedes Colomar. I think you're the one for me.
Yes, yes.
Gladys, are you loco? What got into you? That was a company car.
Oh yeah, and it's even better company now. I'm in.
Gladys is the best. Yeah!
Buenos dias.
You're not the nurse?
No?
You're not here to give me my medication?
No, but I am here to ease your pain.
Guess they couldn't save me, huh?
No. But there's still a chance you could save me.
That's a lot of responsibility, Mr. Calavera. What makes you think I've been all that good?
Miss Colomar.
Meche, please.
Meche. I can see it in your face and in your file here, where it says you're entitled to a first-class ticket to... nowhere? What?
Did I do something wrong?
Habawa?
Not according to your bio. It was spotless. At least the part I read was.
I'm not sure I like the implication, Mr. Calavera.
Anything about your past you haven't told me?
Quite a bit, considering I've told you nothing.
Did you kill much when you were alive?
Very little.
Were you a big shoplifter?
Well, they accused me of it once.
Really?
But it wasn't my fault. That puppy followed me out of the store.
Oh.
Puppy shoplifter. The worst.
Ever cheated on your taxes?
I've never paid taxes in my life.
Aha.
I've never made enough money to be taxed. You know, it's mostly been all volunteer work.
Uh-huh. Mean to animals?
Oh no, I love animals. Once, when I was volunteering at an animal shelter,
Just stop right there. Ever cheated on your husband?
Mr. Calavera, there's no ring on my finger.
There's no skin on it either.
I guess you'll just have to trust me then.
It's a good point.
Never killed anybody?
I have to confess, I never killed anybody.
Not even a teensy bit of killing?
Maybe I just wasn't trying hard enough.
Work with me, Meche. Give me some dirt.
Well, I could do something bad right now, if that would help.
Wouldn't count. Sorry. Litter?
Oh, Manny, is that the best you can do?
I give up.
Don't say that, Manny.
Are you sure you're Mercedes Colomar?
Yes. Would you like to see my birthmark?
Sure. Where is it?
It's wherever you guys put my skin.
Excuse me,
Gross.
but I have to go straighten this mess out.
Sorry to be so much trouble, Mr. Calavera.
It's no trouble, but please, call me Manny. My computer gives me instant access to our database of deadbeats.
I'm sorry I let you down, Manny.
Domino's door is locked.
Hey, Funny Bones! In my office! Now! You vandal! vandalized company property in order to obtain secret information so you could take your illegally modified company car and your unregistered driver and run domino here off the road.
You know,
all in order to steal a client from her legitimate agent.
There's nothing legitimate about this place.
You say it like that, you know, it makes it sound bad.
I'm embarrassed for you.
You've embarrassed the whole office. I'm going to call the woman in here so you can apologize to her yourself. Ava, send in Ms. Colomar, please.
She left about 15 minutes ago, sir. She said she had a long walk ahead of her and she wanted to get started.
Walking?
A minute.
She had a ticket on the number 9. Why does she think she has to walk?
That's the best package I could find for her.
Now you see why I give all the good clients to Domino. That woman was a saint and a shoo-in for a double-end ticket that she's not going to get because you just couldn't find it. And now, because of your little stunt, she's out there, on her own, walking by herself through the petrified forest, facing the demons of the underworld, alone and unprotected. This is her reward after a lifetime of hardship and public service? Her destiny stolen by some overreaching salesman looking for a fat commission he didn't deserve!
Oh dear.
Get in there and stay put until the boys downtown tell us what they want done with you. Someone's gonna take the fall for this, Calavera, and it ain't gonna be me!
I feel bad.
It looks like it dispenses something called Philodent. Ooh, ick. It came out like soft serve ice cream, but judging by the smell, I think it's auto body filler. Hey, is anybody out there?
So, Manuel, have you thought about what you have done?
Who's out there?
I'm you, or rather, I was you, years ago.
Yeah, well, I'm me now, so get lost. I'm thinking about getting out and getting even. That's it.
The only way out, Manuel, is to be taken back in. If you are truly still loyal to this company, declare it loudly. The management might hear and stick you right back in their fold.
Yeah? Well, I got something they can stick in their fold.
You have to try harder than that, Manuel. A man's loyalties decide his destiny.
The DOD runs a crooked game, and I intend to prove
I will prove it!
Do that? That could cause this agency a lot of trouble.
I'm gonna blow the lid off this place.
Young man, you are an enemy of the Department of Death. Welcome to the club. Salvador Limones and guest.
Where are you taking me?
To the headquarters of the LSA.
LSA?
The Lost Souls Alliance.
This was right
We're a small group,
under the...
We're always looking for new soldiers.
To do what exactly?
We need help in our intelligence unit. You know Eva, of course.
Manny?
I was once a reaper like yourself, Manuel. But I uncovered a web of corruption in our beloved Department of Death. I have reason to believe that the Bureau of Acquisitions is cheating the very souls it was chartered to serve. I think someone is robbing these poor, naive souls of their rightful destinies, leaving them no option but to march on a treacherous trail of tears, unprotected and alone, like babies, Manuel, like babies.
What's your evidence?
Babies!
That's where you come in, Manuel. Or should I call you Agent Calavera?
Manny suits me fine. I'm not looking
Super
to
secret.
join any military organization, Sal. I just want my job back so I can work off my time and get out of this dump.
Well, you won't even be able to get out of this city without my help. Which means, of course, you won't be able to find that woman and you'll never get your job back. When you're ready to join the cause, Manuel, come talk to me. We might be of some use to each other.
I remember when I first played this. Ooh. Check it out. I leave a shadow on the wall. That was actually a big deal.
This computer shut off.
We salvaged that unit when the company threw it away, but we have yet to get it working. When we do, we'll need you to get us into the system.
I'll be long gone before then.
We'll see, Manuel.
All right, I'm going to just take a quick break and run a commercial. And I will be back in a sec. That's weird that you guys just said ad break. But yes. Weird. We have two minds, but the same mind. Alrighty. Let's get back to it.
So you're not really a secretary?
I'm a spy, Manny.
Well, that's the last time we used that temp agency. Eva, you gotta get me out of town. They're gonna sprout me.
You can't leave, Manny. We need access to the DoD computer network if we're ever gonna find out what's going on. And we can't access without a salesman like you. The computer IDs you when you log on.
How does it do that? Fingerprints? I don't have any.
Your teeth, Manny. Haven't you ever noticed your computer scanning your teeth when you log on?
I thought that was just a power search.
We need your teeth, Manny. We can't let you go. Sorry.
Doesn't Capal wonder where you are?
Don and Domino were both locked up in Don's office with some bigwig from downtown. Some fatty in a fez.
Fizz fatty.
Who's the fat man, I wonder? And how does he fit into this sinister puzzle?
Any messages for me?
Yes. Join or die.
But I'm already...
Again!
I'm off.
Fight the good fight, babe.
Okay, I'm in. What do I have to do?
I'm going to build an underground army of souls to fight the injustice I have seen in El Marro. Communication will become vital as the Lost Souls Alliance spreads out. We'll need messengers we can trust.
You want me to be your messenger?
No, Manuel. Our numbers are small and our agents are too valuable to risk that sort of work.
Yeah, that's
History
right.
shows only
I'm
one
valuable.
messenger to be of use to a cause like ours. Carrier pigeons.
If I grab some pigeons off the roof, will you let me go?
No, I need to raise them from birth, Agent Calavera. I need you to bring me their eggs.
You're keeping me here because you need the eggs?
Why are you still here, Calavera? Go get me an Air Force before it hatches.
Do you know something I don't know?
Have you ever wondered why your clients, even your best clients, never seem to qualify for the packages you know they deserve?
Yes. My last client in particular, Meche.
Well, they all did qualify, Manuel. Especially her. But somehow,
Dum, dum, dum.
somebody with access to the files has stolen their just rewards. Their sweet hereafters.
Their tickets on the number 9?
Precisamente, amigo.
What would they do with the tickets?
A
So
ticket on the
lame.
number 9 is like a leaf of gold, Manuel. Especially to one who has died with a less than perfect record. Someone is profiting here from those that would buy their way into heaven.
But money's not important here. We all just want out.
You want to get out, Manuel. And so do I someday. But for some people, this world is all there is. They have decided to seek pleasure and happiness here in the 8th Underworld. And for that,
8th Underworld.
you need money.
And the 9th
Now that's all
Underworld
the
is the
briefing you
end.
need, soldier. ¡Viva la revolución!
Where does this go?
To a secret tunnel out of the city. But it opens for members of the LSA only.
Alrighty, so. They're meeting in what's his face's office. So let's see if I can check it out.
It's locked.
Oop. Maybe I can look through the
The
crack.
drapes are drawn. Dom and Don must still be in there. Aha. There's nobody in Domino's office.
Aha! Unlocked! Yo.
Desk drawers. I don't have desk drawers.
I gotta open that drawer. So cool.
There's something glowing in there. It looks like a glowing hunk of coral.
Glowing hunk of coral. Nice.
I'm gonna try to guess his password.
Pooper.
Nope. It's not Golden Boy.
A Twitch bug has cheated Anatonic out of his notification. Oh my lord. This shall not stand. Antitonic, thank you very much for subscribing.
He doesn't even hide his booze in a file cabinet. What kind of salesman is he?
Punchy punchy. Oop it. Should have moved. Speed bag that. Oop. What's that?
It's Domino's mouthpiece.
Yoink.
Ugh, Domino had this in his mouth.
I got so much weird crap right now.
I can't go strolling through the halls now. I'm on the lam.
From The Simpsons, call me Mint Jelly because I'm on the lam.
Congratulations, Domino, on your new job. Hector.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if that's how Domino meant it to be used.
That's right. Grappling hook. I like that you have to actually know, you have to actually look at like the shape of the thing. Yeah. Manny, not only does he have the deep pockets, but I love it doesn't even mess up the line of his suit or anything. Aha. Eggs.
Hey!
Oh.
Ah, the pigeons obviously like this dish vent.
birds and birdseed. That's true. I actually never thought about that. Of course, the reason why he can fit so much stuff in his jacket is that he's actually just putting it inside his rib cage.
I'm not going in there. They still think I'm locked up. Hopefully.
All right. We'll go this way. I mean, there's, I mean, it's a thing that is sort of well known, but I love the art style in this and the way the art style.
Hey, what did they do with Glottis?
Is representative of, or not representative, but it takes advantage of the limitations that they had at the time. So they couldn't do very high poly stuff. So they did this sort of Art Deco Day of the Dead style thing, so that they could do 3D while keeping it low res. It's quite brilliant. Turn your disadvantage into an advantage.
It's Domino's mouthpiece. Why am I carrying this around?
Get some Fix-A-Dent in there. Aw, yeah.
Fill-A-Dent. Good for dents, great for dentures.
See, they need my teeth for the machine.
Wow, that made a perfect impression of my teeth. And like quite a chalky aftertaste, too.
Oops. I mean to do that twice.
Yep, a perfect fit.
I wonder if I can get into here now.
It's a tool cabinet. It's locked.
Nope.
Not picking that up.
I need some bird seed. Or something to attract those birds. And, well, maybe he's got some down in the basement.
I wonder if Eva is looking at me right now. Agent Calavera here.
I'm remembering now what I need. I got this locked down. The bread!
Since I really didn't get to celebrate the festival this year, I think I'm entitled to a little pan de muertos.
The bread of the dead. Night of the Living Bread. Which is a real movie, by the way.
That wouldn't be a very good use of this special ceremonial bread.
It is a real full-length movie that is a remake of Night of the Living Dead, except the people are being attacked by slices of bread. They like look out the window and there's just slices of bread all over the front lawn. It's pretty amazing. And then somebody gets attacked by like a tidal wave of bread. They like open the door and just whoosh. It is highly, highly ridiculous. Look at that. He's just like a little food processor. No! I'm not done! Oh.
Watch it! Get him off me!
Darn it. That wasn't what I wanted to do. You're gonna have to go get more bread. I gotta do that in the right order. Gotta put the bread in there and then put a balloon in there to hide them, so that, or to scare them, so they'll run away. .2 on IMDb. Wow. You know what?
I'll just take a little more bread to honor the dead.
It's dead bread. Dead for the bread.
That wouldn't be a very good use of this special ceremonial bread.
Khabara hoy. For those of you who have been to a Day of the Dead celebration, what is Pan de Muertos? Pan de Muertos. What kind of bread is it? Is it some sort of special sweet bread? Yeah, this will be my dead bread redemption. I'm gonna save the game. Alright, first, I need my buddy Robert Frost.
This doesn't look anything like Robert Frost.
Let's put you in there.
Maybe that will scare them. Eventually.
That does sound good. Bread sweetened with orange and anise. Haha! Nice. Me old buddy Robert Frost. Nothing you can do against famous poets.
Yeah, beat it, you lousy little lechpeckers!
I don't think you can say that.
You must come with me, young ones, for I am the Grim Reaper.
Gotcha eggs. Coolendiller. Have fun. See you later. The voice acting in this game is really good. I believe this remastered edition, well, obviously they didn't redo all the voice acting. I think they remastered it. Like they went back to the masters. So they it's higher quality than it was in the original. Oh wait, no. I was thinking I would have to fill my dentures with the foam stuff, but I can't get up there, so let's just hope that this will be enough.
Agent Calavera and 2 guests.
check these babies out.
Excellent, Manuel. With
babies.
these, I can
Just
breed
the
an entire
babies.
army of winged messengers. Our revolution can spread now across the land, carried on the shimmering wings of justice, thanks to you, Agent Calavera.
I myself would also like to spread across the land.
But you can't. We need your dental work here to access the computer. I am sorry, but freedom has its price.
Well, poop. But luckily, I have my tooth impression.
Manny, this looks like a perfect impression of your teeth. We can use this as a mold to make a fake set of teeth and get into the computer system that way.
Good work, soldier.
Yay.
You are a friend of the revolution, Agent Calavera. And now, let me be of service to you.
You must go to the town of Rubacaba, my friend, if you want to find your lost soul.
How do you know where she is?
Rubacava.
I don't, but everyone who wants to get to the ninth underworld must cross the sea.
So what happened to the first 7 underworlds?
Go to Rubacaba to get passage on a ship. As long as you get there before she does, you'll find her. But it may be quite a wait.
I'll wait as long as it takes.
I like
Manuel, are you in love with her?
Love?
Manny's
Love is for the
revolutionary
living,
garb.
Sal. I'm only after her for one reason. She's my ticket out of here. That was some tunnel. I'm all the way to the edge of the petrified forest. Ah, El Maro, my hometown. May I never see it again.
El Maro. Oh no! Gladys.
Gladys, my friend, why are you crying?
Manny? Oh, Manny, they fired me!
Me too, buddy.
You don't understand, Manny. I was created just to do that job. It's the only thing that makes me happy. It's like they reached into my chest
That's a
and
tough one.
pulled out my heart and threw it
Whoa.
into the woods to...
Gladys,
Whoops.
what have you done? Oh, Gladys.
He needs that, because it's a heart. And now the flying spiders have your heart. That is bad. They're spiders and they also fly. That's just perfect.
This signpost seems to be pointing the way to Rubacaba. It's too well anchored. Oh no. Ooh, ick. Shoot! These spiders have Gladys' heart in their web. It's stuck in there good.
Luckily, got something to cut it with.
Piece of cake. Hi, Chihuahua.
It's a big one. Why are you?
Don't think that's gonna work. It's an ugly pile of bones, like me. I guess I could always use a spare. Soup's on. Huh, they don't seem very interested in that bone I put in there.
You don't like bones? I don't have fire. I have a fire extinguisher, which is kind of the opposite of having fire. Well, that kind of worked.
Oh, poor spiders. No more demon heart to eat.
Wow, Lurbot actually said remember to save. That was perfect. It's still...
I wonder how long he can live without a heart.
Still beating.
It's still beating.
Kind of go back in there, I guess.
Heart! Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is
No,
good. Strong,
no.
beating good heart. Hey, is that my car?
Meanwhile...
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Just like you personally picked her up from the land of the living.
Something
That was
about
my
a skeleton
intention,
with a
but
fez.
Agent Calavera
It's just
somehow
awesome.
got to her first.
We gave you the fastest car, Domino. We gave you all the best clients. You had all the advantages. So how was this Calavera able to sneak in there and eat your lunch? Oh, now, Hector, you can't get too mad at Domino. That wasn't his fault. Oh,
Hey, I can get to man.
You
I can get mad at anybody I want.
Too mad, but not at Domino. After all, he wasn't in charge of this operation. At least, not until now. Hector, no! There it goes.
Oh no.
Funny. For some reason, I was expecting tulips. Well,
That's how you get killed in the land of the dead.
Domino.
Sprouted.
Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
Wanna go for a ride?
I thought you'd never ask! Oh! Sorry.
Just come out in random spots.
Hey, wait a second.
The Bone Wagon. What the heck's going on here?
Híjole, mano. What sort of unholy Christmas tree farm is this, Gladys? Gladys?
Manny, check out this wheelbarrow, will ya? With a couple of ATV nubby tires on the back and a 2-stroke lawnmower engine, we could make one sweet...
Oh, Glottis. If there's anything you need souped up, Glottis is the man to do it.
Switches up.
Ooh, careful, Manny! With the harmonic balancer turned off, those pumps might shake that tree apart. Oh, but... Oh! If we shook the tree down, those pumps would dislodge, and I could make high-lift shocks out of them for the bone wagon. Hold on.
Shocks!
I'm going to unbalance that wheel with some of these weights. That'll shake her down for sure. Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies. That should do it.
Still not enough.
And maybe if I move them around a little. Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more. Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies. That should do it.
No.
Still not enough.
And maybe if I moved them around a little.
There we go. There we go. That's what I want. To get them all off balance.
Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more. Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies.
You're pretty mean to Glottis in this.
Manny, what are you doing? Manny, until now we scraped along the ground like rats. But from now on, we soar like eagles. Heh, like eagles on pogo sticks!
Yes! Eagles on pogo sticks.
What a relief.
Feel free for...
I was concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in, or are you afraid of heights?
You know, anybody who wants to draw eagles on...
Fit down there?
Who wants to draw some eagles on pogo sticks, you know, go ahead. 'Cause that's awesome.
Look out!
Who needs an engine when you have Glottis?
We can't fit down there.
There's a big old padlock on this outer gate.
Manny, what are you doing? Don't you know what's on the other side of that gate?
Yeah, the way out of the forest.
Demon beavers, Manny. They'll make you into a dam.
Relax, Geppetto. I'm not made of wood.
But Manny, they
Damn.
don't use wood.
The beavers! Oh, jeez. Run! Run! So then one thing flaving beavers understand.
That's not on fire.
Come on, beaver. I need something to attract him. Oh man, I lost all my balloons. This is the worst day ever. Come on, beaver. Boop. Haha, gotcha. Sucker. The hell just happened there?
Run for your lives, you buck-toothed glowballs!
Oops.
Hey!
No place for a bone there. No place for a bone there.
Throw it in. Get out my extinguisher. Die, beaver! Prepare to be no longer flaming. Yeah. Gotcha. Beaver, 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 beaver! Poop! Yeah!
I couldn't take that off with my bare hands.
Oh, my scythe.
I don't want to mess up my blade. That road leads out of the forest. Plus, how could I leave without Gladys?
Alright, let's go see. I spent all that work moving the signpost over here. Let's just see. It's pointed at that one there. I'm missing something here. Ignisdus. Thank you for subscribing for 9 months in a row. Either that or IGN is Deuce. Is Deus? As in IGN is God? That's an interesting one. Alright, I'm gonna move this a little bit so I can kind of triangulate a little bit. That way. Oh, I thought it was pointing at one of the holes, but it isn't. Down. Must have been really close.
Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon.
Alright, bone wagon. Gotta move.
I don't really want to do that. Not right now. Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon. Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon.
It's true, Glottis's voice actor. Alright, I'm just gonna move this way out of the way. Must have done a whole ton of like brum 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 brum. This is not really a maze.
Look out!
Oh. Something happened. Secrets. So what was with all the beaver stuff?
Look out!
Oh yeah.
I'm scared of that sign.
It looks like some sort of warning sign. They'll tear you apart.
Oh, I see. That's the
bone by
key to the
bone,
thing.
And build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed
Freaky
king
deaky.
will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well.
Could have just said key to the beaver place. It would have been a lot shorter.
Can't pass up an old creepy key.
Key for me. Ooh, something up here.
They'll tear you up and build their buck with this steady traveler. Use it well.
What's up here? Oh, that's there. What the?
This
Nice.
outer gate is huge. I'll need Glottis to open it.
Manny, I don't know if I like driving over people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
What dead? I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Glottis, are friends.
Friends don't drive over friends. It's true. Look at that moon.
Hello? Miss Colomar! We're here to save you!
Hey, lay off the racket, the whole town's asleep. But I want a drag race.
When they get a load of my
Dwarf
car,
Mage
we're gonna be
328.
talking it
Thank
down.
you for subscribing. 13 months in a
We're gonna have
row.
to find a good place to hide
Nice.
that road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Mitch is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
Dwarf Mage, you are something of a contradiction in terms. If you think about original first edition D&D, even second edition D&D, dwarfs and magic do not mix. In fact, in I think first edition D&D, dwarves had.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Yeah, tourists.
Does that count as a death?
You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubicava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
Yeah, first edition D&D, super racist. Everything, there only certain races could be certain classes. But also, dwarves had this thing where, despite living in the D&D world, which is of course also known as sword and sorcery, despite that, dwarves do not believe in magic. Despite the fact that there are wizards who are doing magic all the time. In fact, they believe in magic so little that they have a natural defense against it, because they refuse to believe that they are actually currently being hit by a fireball. Hey, it's this guy. I remember you.
Familiar.
I remember you from the opening cutscene.
Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera, is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest.
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
Who are you looking for?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she too was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
Oh, that's nice.
You must love her very much, Celso.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
No, it's not a carpet, it's like a tiled floor.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
So, know a
That's
good
true.
place to stay in town?
Hey,
What's
baby.
your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
It's like, hey,
Can
hey,
give
baby,
me a
you
job
got a nice
Have any
skeleton there.
skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
Why is it that I think his story will end in tragedy? I don't really remember, but...
Maybe I should place a personal ad.
I tried it, believe me. It attracts the wrong kind of women.
Maybe I should place a personal ad.
What is he looking at?
All these doors have numbers and pictures of food on them. What's number 22?
Lengua.
Wow. It's been a long time since I had a tongue.
That's true. Do they eat? Do skeletons eat? How does that work?
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there.
So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making. Really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
That's a good one.
Hola.
Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You folks gonna stay in Rubacava for a spell?
Alright, today I'm Ray. See you later. I know, it's the, treating trans and gender non-conforming people as a joke thing. I hope that that's lessened. You know, it used to be sort of a typical a source for humor, but I like to think that it's lessened in recent times. But anyway, I hope you. It's probably a good idea to take a break from chatting, but you know, feel free to watch without the chat. You can just hide it.
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow! Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Yeah, wait a minute. Why do you need an eye patch? They just have holes where their eyes are.
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Hey, Manny! We were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay. It's Celso's wife. Actually, I don't think skin would help.
I don't know, she looks okay. Nice eyebrows for a skeleton.
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two. And she wasn't alone.
Wah wah. Sad trombone for Celso.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Hey, Manny! We were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Look, I know how you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself. I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
His true love sailed out of port, left him on the dock. And there was also people on his, true love. Poke its nose. I wonder what game that was from. I like Manny's eyebrows, or eye thing. He's got he's slightly surprised all the time. He's got almost like an exclamation point on his head. Well, Celso, it pains me to do this, but sorry, not sorry.
Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man.
That's some cold, cold crap right there.
It's all in there.
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
Son of... mopping the floor. One year later. It's quite the jump. Aw, yeah, moving up in the world. Check that out.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
That's right.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacava.
Start from the bottom, mopping the floor. Work my way up to owning the place. Shea Calavera. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. Now that I'm in charge and I got my sweet white dinner jacket on. I'll be back in a sec. Or more than that. I'll also save. I can actually leave it on this screen so you can get this sweet music. And we're back. Aw, yeah. That wasn't me you guys were hearing breathing heavily. That was Manny smoking.
My wartime communications from Salvador. He's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubacava safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. Or the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
Salvador Limones.
Can't. What if Meche makes her big arrival and I sleep through it? Ah, Lady Luck.
Leader, Noir Perimanque, number 2. 2 is the winner. Your chips, monsieur.
Thank you very much.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs,
I like that he has a cheating.
Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting
he has a cheating
is closed.
program, basically.
No more bets, please.
Nice.
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say...
She's so perky.
Yes, I think tonight's the night.
For a skeleton.
I think tonight's the night that you finally go nuts from waiting
She's
for
a
the
pink
grand
skeleton.
entrance
I
of
don't know quite how that works,
Calamar.
but you know what? I like her.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Yes, I think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino.
Of course, it's the same day.
Why is it that
Same
all
day.
the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
I like that. So it was the Day of the Dead, the first day, and of course, it's the first part, and then now it's a year later, so it's the Day of the Dead again.
Bogan coming yet?
Yeah, he's down at the casino, probably enjoying his usual lucky streak.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Okay. Tell me all the details about your new coat check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is...
So excited!
I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Please.
Come
tell me
on.
all about your new coat check
This is
system.
the best part about this
Don't
game.
patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Hola.
Manny, don't walk down no stairs.
I guess Gladys is good at anything that uses keys. Quiet night, huh, carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
You think she'll come in tonight?
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part.
Oh, Gladys.
Bone wagon.
I like it. You know,
The
when we
bone
leave,
wagon is
I'm actually
the
gonna miss
special
this place.
lady.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club, we got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've got to find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me,
I guess-
she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
I guess Gladys doesn't
I'll
have
let you get
anywhere
back
to go.
practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
It's Gladys doesn't have anywhere to go because he's a elemental or whatever. Ooh.
Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Nothing but the best for my customers. My rich customers.
Nice.
Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping. I don't really want to do that. Not while they're losing. Chow Chilla Charlie in his regular booth. Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Oh, yeah.
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Yeah.
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stuff.
Racing cats.
So now
Interesting
I have to come
idea.
here, Manny, which I love, which I love.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports?
No. No, that little hologram is so tricky,
So there's death? Because death is the one who's supposed to ride the pale horse. So is there... I wonder if there's like
How about driver's licenses?
an actual death. Just different from the Reapers.
Give me a recent picture, $50 in about 2 weeks, okay?
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
Roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And I have a system, an infallible system for beating them.
Is the cat races is a weird aspect of this that like it seems like such an odd thing. Is there some sort of Day of the Dead thing associated with associated with cat? I mean, cats I guess have some association with the dead.
All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
I don't know.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
Well, I've got a club to run, so...
Oh, yes. Please, Manny. Get on with your glamorous life.
You know, some people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Police Chief Bogan, Rubacava's finest. Rubacava's only, for that matter.
Finest.
Leader, Noir Perrimanque, number 2.
You know,
is the
some
winner.
people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
I think
chips, monsieur.
the general I think the idea is that you've got like a deal with the cop so that he wins when he comes in.
Please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus.
Yeah, I kind of want to see a cat race. I feel like it would be difficult, shall we say. The phrase herding cats is not a phrase for nothing.
Meche?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off.
And then there was the flaming beavers and
good.
stuff.
I've been all
But-
alone in the world for a whole year.
There's been things.
And it's all because of you!
Whoa! Such spoops! What the what? What the what? The hell kind of a bird was that? It has feathers still. The pigeons didn't have feathers, but it's got a skull face. Ugh. Freaky deaky. Lambada. It's like a cruise ship with a ziggurat on top. Hey, I'm trying to. Oh, Mitchie.
This gonna be an
Come
annual
back.
thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ho ho! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old Limbo here,
But nothing. If the Limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
I sense there is more information here.
All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the Limbo, man. Let's go.
Limbo! Jackie, Limbo, Jackie, quick.
The Limbo's
Jack, go
not a
on the limbo
passenger
stick.
ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
I've got this gold liqueur that says otherwise.
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it, but he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Dum dum dum. Wait.
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah, well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha! Restaurant management.
Yeah,
Perfect.
It's similar to what you're doing now.
Can I keep my dinner
Fish is
jacket?
fresher on the Limbo.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. That's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
That's awesome. Disarasta and Bufinka are doing some code falls here in the chat. That's super awesome, guys. Thanks a lot.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
Then I can get him a job on the Limbo.
and if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
But he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get.
then I can sail on the Limbo in the morning.
Jeez. I guess so.
Nice. We got a plan.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny, because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck.
Yeah,
Nothing. I'd better go finish packing.
Aye, you do that, son.
Yeah, it's the CB I really have to worry about. All right. So you got a plan. It's like the, where it's like, in order to do this, you're gonna need this, 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 and this. It's the adventure game version of a fetch quest.
That's the folding bridge that connects this pier to the base of the cat track.
Hello, hello. Pretty good, pretty good. Playing some Grim Fandango.
Oh, nice. I have not seen this yet.
It's super cool. It's great. So you start off as your hell or the afterlife travel agent.
Oh.
You're a Grim Reaper. You go and you like pick up people and bring them back and try to sell them on
taking trips to the afterlife.
Yeah, so it's a 4-year trip to the afterlife. There's a whole thing you have to go through. But if you've been a good person, you can like spend your you can qualify for a better way to get there, like different things. And so now I'm following this woman who somehow something messed up, and I wasn't able to get her the right trip.
Oh.
And so I feel really guilty about it. And so I followed her to this town that's right on the edge of the sea where you have to travel. And I got a job mopping the floor. And then it pans up and it goes 1 year later, and it pans back down, and the place that you were mopping the floor in is now called Calaveras, which is your name.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
And we're doing like a little Humphrey Bogart action here. Dressed all in the dinner jacket and stuff. And now I'm at the cat races, which is apparently a thing.
That's cute.
Wow, somebody really liked this cat. Beloved Sandspoof, this regal and majestic feline was a record holder for speed and a favorite of the crowds here in Rubacava for many years, until her career was suddenly and tragically cut short on the second week of the racing season, when the airship Olivia 1, on its maiden voyage, crashed onto the track mid-race and exploded. Many bereaved fans testified later that before the blimp hit, Sandspoof was in the lead.
Sandspoof.
Fuchi, that smell is peor que la muerte.
That is a big litter box.
Oh my god. Oh, that's not just forced perspective. That's literally...
This cat litter really is changing. See? This is why I don't have a pet.
So not only are there cat races, but they're giant cats.
Okay.
With giant tins of food.
Wet foods for winners.
Wet foods for winners.
Ooh, what's this?
It says revolutionary design leaves can edges safe and smooth for kitty.
Yo. Got a can opener.
Cool. That must take like 20 minutes to open a can.
Yeah. You have to really be committed to the whole can opening process.
Did you read the restoration article about this? Like, I think it was Polygon that did an article about how they...
Ugh, I'm not sure what I hate more, crowds or cats, but I'm definitely not going near either one today.
No, I didn't.
It was interesting because they, what they ended up... For one thing, everything was on DLTs. So, digital linear tape.
Oh.
Not like the reel-to-reel stuff, but like DLT was like the thing that you used in like the late 90s.
Looks like a great night for cat races.
And there was a very good chance the hardware was not going to work.
Do not
so they might not have been able to recover anything. But then they did, which was nice. It's a really neat story.
Sometimes that magnetic stuff can sometimes degrade over time.
Well, it's supposed to keep it for 30 years. Like DLTs are supposed to be guaranteed to 30 years. But the problem is that tape over time, they went to LTO, I think was the next one after that, and there's like a few other, like, there's been other ones that have happened since then, but they have not been...
We're about ready to start.
Right, so that, because the problem is, even if the tape is good, you have to have an actual thing to read it.
And so it just so happened that one of the guys, he, when they were throwing out a bunch of stuff at LucasArts, he saw a tape drive and he's like, oh, neat. I'll hang on to that. And so he took it, and then he put it in his storage locker and completely forgot he had it. And then when they were talking about this, they had, it just occurred to him, he's like, oh, Jesus, and he went to his storage locker, and yeah, there it was, he plugged it, and he had like a Power Mac G4 that had a SCSI interface on it, so he plugged it into their SCSI interface. It's like, yeah, I think it works, and they started to try to recover stuff, and most of the tapes worked. Some of them did not.
So they did have to actually rebuild some stuff?
They had to rebuild. Well, they had to reconstruct data from the tape, and so then began this arduous process of trying to figure out what was actually what was broken and try to recover it all. It turns out that some of the tapes that they thought had Grim Fandango stuff on them. Turns out after the recovery process, they found out no, these did not have Grim Fandango stuff on it at all. So
it was like Tim Schafer's Holiday Snaps.
Yeah, I guess. But it was kind of cool. It was like they figured out. I think they managed to recover out the entire game. It sounds like, and then the step after that was like, okay, now how do we update it from?
Well, I mean, I've definitely noticed, like, obviously the voice acting is the same, but it's definitely been remastered or recaptured from the original things, because it definitely sounds higher quality than it was
back in the day.
Yeah, so it's cool. Anyway, I think we're just about time here, so this would actually be a fine time to save. Apparently, at the very beginning of the game, it's like, this game doesn't support autosave, so save a lot. It's like, we could have, but yeah, it seemed like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to go offline here for just a few minutes, and then we'll be coming back for the Beige. The Beige times. Is Heather here as well?
It's just me.
It's just Beige.
Until after SkinoCon, it's just gonna be me.
She's really busy on cranking out the stuff for SkinoCon.
That's right. Yep.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to. I will talk to you. Wait. I'll talk to you guys later. So.